Great evening, everyone. Lakeisha McKnight is here, and this is Leadership TKO, the night show via podcast. It is indeed a podcast that's just a little bit of a show, a part of the Leadership TKO radio station. Now, this radio station is housed under a limited liability company, LLC, that is the iLead company, where iLead stands for the International Leadership Education and Development Company, the iLead company. And I can tell you this, that the mission, the vision, the mission behind the iLead company, the whole focus is really to partner up with associations, universities, small businesses, and faith-based groups to build winning leaders. That's what we do with this company. It's a company based in Chesapeake, Virginia, here in the United States of America, or North America more specifically. And I want to just say thank you for those of you who have been connected. So what we're going to do is connect with some of our faithful listeners on the social media platform called Facebook. I am going to share there. Feel free, if you're listening live, or if you are listening now on demand. It's about 9:02 p.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time on this August 21st. But if you're listening now, either way, you can share this episode with other women, other men that you know who are trying to establish themselves when it comes to wealth creation. As far as that experience of the solar eclipse here in the United States, a great experience. Now, of course, I didn't have as best experience as some people may have in some other states throughout the country. Because I know Tennessee actually experienced a great viewing of it. Kentucky and some other places in the Midwest experienced a great viewage of the sun and the moon and all of that great stuff. So kudos to those of you who live in those states there, who had that firsthand view there. That was really awesome. Saw some of your pictures. Appreciate you sharing it on social media. Thank you so much. But back at the topic at hand. So Leadership TKO, we're building winning leaders with this station, with this brand overall. I do recommend for you to visit the website to learn more about the company itself. The main website is www.leadershiptko.com. All right. O as in the letter O.com. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, visiting the website, checking it out. I know there are so many of you from various places around the world who are connected to this radio station overall, not just this podcast, but the station overall. I do see that there are some of you from Croatia, from the Republic of Korea. There are many of you from Pakistan, some of you from China, France, Norway. There are quite a few of you from Canada. Thank you so much. The United Kingdom. Many of you from South Africa. Thank you so much for listening. Of course, throughout the United States. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Wow, there are quite a bit from Italy, from Peru. Thank you so much. If I've missed any particular country, it's just counted to my mind. I just did not recall at the moment. But I appreciate each and every one of you listening in to this particular station, and more specifically to this podcast. Now, just note that I'm normally here because we have a change in the layout on how we do things. I am here from Sundays through Fridays. Saturdays, we don't have a specific topic at hand, and I don't want to overwhelm ourselves by saying a 7 days a week podcast. But from Sunday to Friday, we are here at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, the duration of the times that we're here, it can range anywhere from 15 minutes or so, all the way up to maybe even sometimes 40 minutes, depending on what topic we're covering. We can be here from various times of ranges. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, keep in mind, as a podcast and as a station, we do have an app that you can download in the Google Play Store. So if you have an Android, you can go to the Google Play Store and look up Leadership TKO. And if you want to find it quicker, add the word Spreaker to it, SPREAKER. So if you put in Leadership TKO Spreaker, you'll find, the icon with me as a part of the image. Click on that and you'll be able to download the app onto your phone. So hopefully you have some space on your phone where you're able to download it. We're not in the iPhone market, or at least the Apple market just yet, but we're looking to get there pretty soon. Just note that when we're live, there is an engaging platform here, right? That means that you can ask questions, you can provide comments in the little area there. So feel free, of course, at any point to engage. And if you find this episode to be helpful, anything that we share tonight or any other time, hit the like button. On the Spreaker platform, it allows you to hit the like button. It's a little heart. You can hit it and it lets us know that you've enjoyed what you've heard. Share, once again, share this episode, share the entire podcast itself, the radio station itself. Feel free to share it with other people that you know so that you can help them to grow and become winning leaders, because that's what we're here to do. All right, so the topic at hand on Mondays, remember we have a layout change, and on Mondays we're focusing in on wealth creation. It's wealth manifestation, or money manifestation Monday. That's what today is. And then I sprinkle a little bit about how you can build your business and generate wealth, right, by marketing through the Leadership TKO magazine. So I'm going to talk about that, and then I'll probably conclude in letting you know about a wonderful campaign that can also, that can also help you to grow your business and, of course, wealth also. I know you're probably saying, how can I obtain wealth through a campaign? Well, I want to share with you at the very end how you can do that. So definitely stick along with me, okay? Is very simple explanation of it. You ready? Because here we go. You know, those situations where you recognize that, man, I can be doing that too, right? You ever see a service and you're like, man, I can do that, right? I love doing that, but you don't want to kind of reinvent the wheel. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. You know that there are some people out there that can do a service, that can complete a task, but you don't really want to do it per se yourself, but you know you can kind of enhance it just a bit if you did. Well, there are some services out there that you can find on the cheap side, okay? Whether it's graphic work, any type of work you can find on the cheaper end, and then you can sell it on the higher end, and you can be the middleman that's going to achieve or actually receive that profit. So, for example, if you have somebody to complete a task, and the task is $10 to complete, and you sell it for $20 to a customer that's requesting it from you, you just made, by giving the person who does it for 10, you just made an extra $10 because you gave the person who originally did it their pay, but you added an extra $10 to it. This is service arbitrage. This is service arbitrage, and anyone can do it. It's just like that drop shipping concept or e-commerce. Some people get products and list it on their website. They know that someone else is selling it. It's offered by another company, but $70 profit from a specific service. So definitely consider it. Consider it. It is worth it if you know how to leverage it by far. That is service arbitrage. Now, I do want to shift a bit, and I do want to share with you how even with Leadership TKO, we do have a magazine, and we encourage people to leverage it. It's called the Leadership TKO magazine, and people can achieve or maximize their revenue through marketing through our magazine. And our magazine is produced on a quarterly basis. So every quarter, like for example, the next issue that's going to be published is going to be published in September of this year. It's the fall 2017 issue. And what we're offering people, we're letting them know is that you can market your product or your service and allow your service and your product to be promoted and marketed to our market. Now, with our market, with the magazine, we have over 21 countries who either read through it, peruse through it, or buys our magazine. And it's a print-on-demand type of magazine. Now, of course, our goal with the magazine is to hopefully get the magazine on like Walmart's shelf. That is the goal. So if you know anyone and you're listening right now and you know someone who can get a magazine into Walmart, let us know, because that is our goal. Okay. But here's the thing. If you want to market your product or your service, I want you to get in contact with us. We're actually going to include some links in the description area after this live recording is complete. We're going to include some information in the description. If you're connected to me on Facebook, we've already posted a link on the timeline where you can go and check it out. And you can learn about the various options that are available for you to get some promotion. And as a matter of fact, we do have the winter 2017 cover opportunity available. If you've ever had a desire to be on the cover of a magazine, the winter 2017 issue cover or platinum package is available. And this will be a grand opportunity, of course, because we know that the cover of anything will give you maximum exposure. This can potentially get you seen by organizations who need your services for speaking, because when they hear that you're on the cover of a magazine, they automatically believe that you are an authority in your topic. And that is indeed the case. It's produced quarterly. And, we do have a community online on social media, Facebook more specifically, where many people who are connected to the magazine, they're there, right? And they get plenty of information. We have about 9 or so columnists with our magazine, which means that 9 women write great content for the magazine, and it's published on a quarterly basis. So we're not really bringing in more columnists at the moment. But if you want to promote your business on a full page ad and you have content that you want to share, we have advertisement pages available. We have regular spread opportunities, like if you want to share a story in general and you want to kind of lead it into talking about your business, that's available also. And that's I believe, one of our diamond packages, okay? So there are many options. The information is posted on my timeline, is posted in the community area on Facebook, and all of those links we're going to add to the description area so that you can click on them and peruse them at your leisure. All right. So again, if you're looking to grow your business, you're an entrepreneur and you want that global exposure, the time is now, of course, to get plugged into Leadership TKO magazine and definitely look at the opportunities that are available for you. The best thing about this fall 2017 issue, this is my last point here about the magazine. The best aspect is this issue, more specifically, is going to be taken to Africa. So if you've ever desired to have your brand spoken of, promoted, because I'm going to go through every main leader in that issue. I'm going to discuss it amongst the women that we're going to be seeing in October. And if you want exposure to the market, this is the time. Because what we're also going to do, attached to those who do provide an article in the magazine, I'm also going to allow you to submit a small 4x6 flyer of your business. And you'll be able to send me a few of them. We don't want 200, but you'll be able to send 100, and I'll be able to bring that with me and my team as we head into Africa in October. So again, this information, this opportunity is different. It's not like any other opportunity. We're going to actually give them directly, our African sisters. And of course, we know that they're brothers there too. We're going to allow them to get access to this information. They're going to know more about your brand. They'll be able to connect with you if you have your contact information on your flyer. So this indeed is a grand opportunity to be exposed to the African market. So that's what I want to say. All the information is going to be shared in the description area. Definitely get connected to me on Facebook if you want to learn more outside of the Spreaker platform here. My profile URL or website is facebook.com/L McKnight Speaks. And the spelling for that is LMCKNIGHT SPEAKS. L McKnight Speaks. So get connected, get connected. And of course, remember, there are deadlines to everything. So make sure that when you click on the link that you review the deadline. And if it's not on there, I'm just going to say verbally. I'm going to tell you that verbally, all of these things, these items, it needs to be finalized and done, right? Completely done by the final day of September. It cannot go beyond there. So you have between now and the end of September, okay, to confirm what you want. And more preferably, that deadline is extended for those who are doing ads. Now, if you want to submit an article, the article definitely needs to be in, or your spreadsheet that you're going to be having. That's when we say spreadsheet, I just want to clarify, it's a left and a right side within a magazine. So you have a full spread of your article on the left side and on the right side. All of this needs to be submitted by mid-month. So in the middle of the month of September, it needs to be submitted. That way we can have time work on it. We can send it back for revisions and so much more. But if you're just doing an ad, you'll definitely have time towards the end of September. We're going to give you that date because remember, the last Tuesday in September is when this issue is publishing. So we don't want you to wait until the very last minute to submit it because you're not going to get it in time if you wait to the very last minute, okay? So definitely check the links, the deadlines, the information will be placed on there if it's not there. And we appreciate each and every one of you for choosing Leadership TKO Magazine to definitely market and promote your brand, your services, and your products through us. So thank you so much in advance. All right. So that's just a little bit about the magazine, but and that's just another way to really build wealth, because you build wealth through marketing and promoting your services and gaining more exposure to a bigger market. That's how you can build wealth and more revenue for your business. But another way to do it is through a campaign that has been active since the end of February of this year. And this campaign is the Born to Lead Global Women's Leadership Campaign. Now, most times I speak of the campaign in terms of coming together and achieving this mission that we have. And the mission is twofold. Number one, we promote a spirit of sisterhood amongst women. That means we encourage it, we verbalize it, we demonstrate it in our actions and our behaviors. So we promote a spirit of sisterhood amongst women so that we can become effective leaders. That's the first part of the mission. The second part is that we're bringing awareness to women's issues that are prevalent all around the world. And these are sex trafficking, domestic violence, wage inequality, sexual harassment. I might have said that like twice. Physical ailments like high blood pressure, lupus, fibromyalgia. Oh my gosh. All types of health issues. And then we're bringing awareness to solutions that exist to remedy these areas, to remedy them. And if they're not effective, we're going to create more effective solutions together as women. So if the mission of this campaign coincides with your personal mission or your business mission, I would encourage you to join us because it's absolutely free. You build your support network. You might have like 5 or 10 good people that you connect with right now. But after the campaign and joining us, you'll have over 1,500 support women in your corner to help you to succeed. That's how deep it is right now. And we encourage you to get involved, right? We encourage you. And it's very simple to do so. You just click on a simple link, go to it on your computer. It's www.borntolead2017.com. BORNTOLEAD2017.com. Go to the website and follow the instructions there. And it will lead you to a group on Facebook, request to join, and we will let you in. Now, make sure that you go to this website on a desktop and a laptop computer only. Don't try to do it on a cell phone because you will face concerns. So we encourage you to get involved and get plugged in, because here is how you can generate wealth through this particular campaign. We're going to be, yes, this is a little different. I know it's a little different. We're going to open up and we're going to create a small business, a lady CEO, small business marketplace. Yeah. And it's going to be called Small Business Saturdays. And on Saturdays, we're going to do some fun stuff inside as a part of this campaign to help you generate more revenue for your business. And as a matter of fact, the way that some of this is going to work, and I'm going to share this with the leaders starting tomorrow when we have our leadership call with them. But we're going to allow you to be able to share about your business and do this in a matter of 15 minutes. And so we're going to be selecting random CEO ladies who are actively involved. Now you have to be active in the group. We're going to set the rules, and then we're going to select specific CEO women. And you only can be selected, okay, those leaders who are actively involved. You have the ability now. Okay, there are certain stipulations. We can't allow you to present your business 2 Saturdays in a row or something like that. So there are going to be some stipulations there, but you're going to be able to present your business on behalf, right? On behalf of the campaign. You'll be able to present it. You'll be able to have a video, right? It's going to be, we try to stay away from a live stream a lot. So we're going to try to do this webinar style. So we're going to be interviewed about your business in detail. Okay, in great detail. So that is something coming up really soon. And then we're going to have probably a day during the week where you'll be able to share links and things like that about some things that you're offering, some things that you're selling. We're not going to turn it into a spam group. And that's why we have certain controls up there inside of the group, because we don't want it to be another spam type of group. But at the same time, we want you to be able to build wealth because you are a member of the group. You see, you won't be able to share your links, right, if you're not an official member of the campaign. And we have someone that's there that's going to be monitoring that. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a heads up. You'll be able to generate wealth through the campaign by doing presentations in front, right? Doing presentations. And you'll be, of course, interviewed. So it'll be like an interview that leads up to you giving a presentation about your business. And then we're going to wrap it up that way. Okay. So more information is to come about that. I'm really excited about this. Something that dropped into my spirit, a way in which we can get you lady CEOs involved with the campaign. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. We spent some time here tonight talking about some good stuff. We spoke about service arbitrage and how this can build wealth for you. Now, the link for the entire blog post on service arbitrage that's on the blog will be posted in the description area on the Spreaker platform. So don't worry about that. The video version will be posted in the description area also. Information about the magazine will be added in the description area. Okay, and information about joining the campaign will also be added in the description area. So you're going to get all of the information and resources that you need so that you can get plugged into these opportunities to create wealth for yourself as a business owner. And even if you're in the corporate world and you're trying to do something from home, this is a way to get involved as well. So I appreciate each and every one of you listening in. Heads up, tomorrow is what? What day is it? Let me see if you all remember. It's a day in which Leadership TKO is serving authors. Yes, it's Leadership TKO for Authors Day. So we're going to be serving authors on tomorrow. Indeed. So if you are an aspiring author, if you are a current author, we're going to be talking about authorship tomorrow. All right. So again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for plugging in tonight. But until tomorrow, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership.